I thought I knew what love was. You rebuild yourself around the absence. And then one morning you wake up and the weight is just gone.
I thought love was butterflies, late night phone calls, good morning texts, and spending every second wanting to be around someone. For a long time, I believed that was enough. But life has a way of teaching us things that movies don't. The older I get, the more I realize that love is not just about how someone makes you feel when everything is good. Love reveals itself when things fall apart, when you're stressed, when you're disappointed, when you're tired, when life doesn't go as planned. That's where real love begins. I remember a time in my life when I loved someone with everything I had. I gave my time, my energy, my loyalty, and my heart. I believed that if I loved hard enough, things would automatically work out. But that's not always true, because love alone is not enough. You can love someone and still hurt them. You can love someone and still misunderstand them. You can love someone and still fail them. That was one of the hardest lessons I've ever learned. For years, I thought relationships ended because people stopped loving each other. Now I know that's not always the case. Sometimes people still love each other deeply, but they stop listening. They stop communicating. They stop respecting each other. And little by little, the connection fades, not because love disappeared, but because it wasn't protected. One thing nobody tells you is that trust is just as important as love, maybe even more important, because without trust, every conversation becomes an argument. Every delay becomes suspicion. Every mistake becomes proof of something bigger. And eventually, you find yourself fighting battles that only exist in your mind. I learned that the hard way. I also learned that love should never require you to lose yourself. If you constantly have to shrink, stay silent, or pretend to be someone else just to keep a relationship alive, that's not love. Love should make you feel safe enough to be yourself. Not perfect, not impressive, just yourself. I think many of us spend years trying to earn love, trying to prove we're worthy, trying to become enough, pretty enough, successful enough, funny enough, smart enough. But real love isn't something you earn through performance. It's something that's given freely and accepted honestly. The truth is, we all carry wounds. Some people hide them better than others. Some wounds come from childhood. Some come from heartbreak. Some come from betrayal. And if we're not careful, we bring those wounds into our relationships. We start expecting new people to pay for old pain. We start building walls around our hearts and calling it protection. But those walls don't just keep pain out. They keep love out too. And that's a dangerous thing. One of the most beautiful things I've learned is that vulnerability is not weakness. It takes courage to tell someone how you really feel. It takes courage to say, I'm scared. It takes courage to say, you hurt me. It takes courage to say, I need help. And it takes even more courage to say, I forgive you. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things a human being can do.